What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again. Um, a lot of people ain't gonna like what I have to say. Knowing from my recent videos, I didn't get much stars, and I didn't get much. I didn't get much likes, and I didn't get much dislikes. I got a lot of comments saying the people, especially about the video I was doing with Tyrod Taylor going to the Cleveland Browns. This is the reason why I don't do YouTube videos much anymore. This is the reason why. It's so like things where I want to talk about or whatever, just people just get upset. You know, I mean, there are people that want me to do videos, but then there's people that just want me to stop doing videos. I don't really care to do videos anymore. I really don't. This YouTube thing to me is nothing. It's really dying at a drastic rate. Okay? I mean, there's not much people can talk about anymore without people getting upset over things. So what do you talk about? What do? You just stop making videos and go on with life. So anyway, this gonna be another video that probably people are gonna dislike. And you know what? I'm ready for it. I have to say it because I watch CNN a lot. You know, the real news, not the fake news that Trump say. CNN is probably, out of all the cable channels that I have, CNN is probably the most channel that I watch all the time. And CNN are critical of Trump. See, let me tell you about Trump. Let me tell you about what he likes and what he dislikes. These are just few examples. When it comes to likes, he likes Fox News and he likes Alex Jones, that loudmouth Alex Jones. He likes them. What he dislikes is CNN. He called them fake news, and he don't like the Young Turks either. He don't like them either. You know what I'm saying? That's just the kind of person that he is. You know? And Trump is going to stay on top of my list for a very, very long time. Until he's out of office. Seriously. Until he's out of office. I want Democrats to take over the House so that we can have Democratic Party taking over, and then that'll be the end of Trump. Slowly but surely, when November comes, midterm election comes, he'll be out of office. We only have to wait until 2020 for him to be out of office. But that would, we'll also have to consider that even if Trump is out of office, we don't know if somebody better that can replace him. So we have to keep that in consideration. But I watch CNN, and I know that Trump has fired a lot of people since his 14 months of being in office. Most of any other president in U.S. history. He cannot keep, someone more than, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just a lot of people that he hired and he fired way too quickly. And there's people in his cabinet right now. Matter of fact, everybody in his cabinet is questionable. Because what he wants, what he prefers in his cabinet is a bunch of yes men and women. He wants a bunch of yes men and women that don't disagree or is not critical of him. He needs to have that criticism. He needs someone to be critical of him. Because sometimes when you make a decision, it's not always the good decision. It's not the decision best for the people. It's not the decision best for the people. Okay? So somebody has to be critical of you. Somebody sometimes has to disagree with you. To understand that every word that come out of your mouth is a right decision or a right move. It is not. And that's just how that is, Trump. I bet when you first came into office, I bet you thought that all you had to do was make up something, make up a bill or whatever, and it would be passed just by, it would be passed right away without going through no Congress and having the vote over there, having the House of Representatives, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, voting on a bill that you want to pass. What you don't know is there's checks and balances. Obama had to go through that. Every president has to go through it, including you. But you thought you would be excluded from having Congress pass bills that you put on the table. And you still got a problem with the Democrats. Democrats don't agree with you, Trump. And by the way, that Russian investigation, that definitely, you shouldn't, the Republicans in the House shouldn't have just made the overall decision to end it. You should have had Democrats put in their voice in too. But, the Republicans just said, no, we don't want the Democrats because we know they're going to have this going prolonging this thing, you know what I'm saying, as long as it takes, could be months or whatever the case may be, to a year or whatever. So we're just going to end it ourselves. That was wrong. That was wrong. Because Trump, there's so much evidence against you that we know that your ass is in collusion. Even though you say you're not in collusion, we know you're in collusion. There need to be a further investigation on this. There need to be another thorough investigation. Seriously. But anyway, Trump, you remove people damn near on a monthly, if not a weekly basis. You continue to remove people. So this the headline says here, Trump decides to remove National Security Advisor and others may follow. And I'm going to just play this video right quick and then we'll talk a little bit more and then that's it. There's no audio.
But there'll always be change, and I think you want to see change. And I want to also see different ideas. Larry Kudlow just came in a little while ago, and I think Larry is going to be outstanding. It's just a great place to work. It's got tremendous energy. It's tough. I like conflict. I like having two people with different points of view, and I certainly have that. And then I make a decision. But I like watching it, I like seeing it, and I think it's the best way to go. I like different points of view. But the White House has a tremendous energy. We have tremendous talent. Yeah, there'll be people, I'm not going to be specific, but there'll be people that change. They always change.
Ben Carson, questionable. It was a surprise there, right? So anyway, if you want to read up on that video there, the other video that I just paused, go on to WashingtonPost.com and you can see all this for yourself. But there's no job security in the White House whatsoever, and everyone should be worried about, what, who's going to be replaced or whatever. I'm surprised that Ben Carson's still there. He's a black guy. I'm surprised. I know sooner or later that he will definitely be out of there because Trump is just that kind of person, he wants to get rid of Ben Carson because he spent furniture on taxpayers' money. Something stupid like that, Whatever. Trump, you're a moron, and I can't wait till November and, to you to be out of that White House. I cannot wait. Seriously. It's just shame that you cannot keep staff in your White House. If anybody that disagrees with you, whatever, you just fire them. Or you throw them out the building. You throw them out the White House. It is terrible. You're the worst president in U.S. history. I'm sorry. I'll be looking for those dislikes, people, because I know you're going to dislike this video too. But I got to say what I got to say. It is what it is, And I'm one of those people that would always be critical of Trump. because Trump needs people like me to be critical of. You know, to be people like me to speak their mind out, you know, and not be a yes man to everything that you say or everything that you do, you know, because you're not a person that, you know, if everything that you say is not, you know, it's not always right. You think it's right because you're a cocky dude, but not everything that you say is right. You know, you need somebody to be, you need some constructive criticism. You need that. Because what you're doing right now, firing all these people and replacing all these people, that's just dumb. You want an administration of people that basically will follow you no matter what you say or no matter what you do. And you don't need that type. You need people that's going to have their own minds and give you a piece of their mind if they don't like what you say or what you do. Period. You know? That's just how that is. You just can't go out there and say something and expect everybody to agree with you no matter what, how they feel. You can't have those type of people, Trump. How can you have a personal advisor if that advisor tells you something that you don't agree with and then you just fire them? That's what advisors are for, to tell you what is good, what they think should happen and what they think shouldn't happen. That's what an advisor does. Okay? Do you understand what an advisor means, Trump? It's someone who would agree with you on things that are right and disagree with you on things that are wrong. And most of the things that you have said, most of the things that you have done is wrong. This is the Bear and I'm out. Peace.